Welcome to MBA 715. In this video here, we are going to go over how to navigate through the learning management system, which is Blackboard. And I'll give you a brief introduction about me. My name is Hari Rajagopalan. You may call me Dr. Hari. I have been in Francis Marion for about 13 years now. And I'm Dean of the School of Business, and I will be teaching this class on systems design or IT strategy. I'm assuming all of you got into, if you're seeing this video, I'm assuming all of you have clicked Start Here and clicked this first button, which gives you the video to navigate through the learning management system. So the book we have here is IT Strategy for Non-IT Managers. It's about $35. And here you can see a short schedule with deadlines on what you need to do. So we have the syllabus right here. And let's go over the syllabus a little bit. So this course is an IT strategy. This is my name, Hari Rajagopalan, my office, email address, phone number, and we'll be on Blackboard. We'll be meeting online on Blackboard every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Now, if you can't meet me Monday at 6:30 p.m. online, please shoot me an email. I'll be more than happy to talk to you on a different scheduled time. The problem here with the course here is to essentially provide you students sufficient information to work with your IT colleagues to create business value and help you grasp when, where, and how you can contribute to IT decisions. The textbook we are going to use is IT Strategy for Non-IT Managers, and we're going to have 4 sets of evaluation for this course: quizzes, case discussions, project presentation, and a final exam. All evaluations will be on a 4-point scale. So quizzes, you read, there are 9 chapters here. You read through all 9 chapters, listen to the lecture, and then you will take a quiz on Blackboard through the Respondus lockdown browser. You'll need a video camera, follow the instructions for the quiz. It's a closed book, closed notes exam. Each quiz has 10 questions, 25 points. And as you score, your score will be converted into a grade scale. And anything below 70% will be considered a 0, but you can take your quiz 3 times, so try to get 100 on this. This is an easy way of getting 20% of your grade. Every chapter is linked to a case, which you'll have to buy from Harvard Business Review. It'll cost you about $5 per case. Since the book is really cost effective, it's only $35. You can click on Harvard Business Review. There's a link which I'll show you online, and then you can buy it. And I will post questions on the discussion board for each case. We're going to use a blog for this. Each of you will have 3 cases in which you will be considered the lead. I'll tell you which cases you'll be assigned, and there will be questions for which I'll post for these cases, and the lead students will essentially answer those questions. And if you're not a lead, you'll be asked to make comments and observations on answers posted by the lead students, and you'll be graded on a 4-point scale. 4 if it's really good, 3 if you can do better, do some improvement, 0 if you don't participate, 2 and 1 depending upon how weak your arguments are. For project presentations, now each one of you are going to identify a company you're going to study in. If you're working, you may use the company you're working or interning in. If you're not working and you don't have a company to study, I will essentially get you contact of a CIO you can go talk to and interview, and it's predominantly going to be Francis Marion. You will be studying the IS systems of Francis Marion, preparing a report. At the end of each chapter in the book, you have specific questions which are to be answered, and you'll submit a voice over PowerPoint presentation on the questions for the previous chapter before moving on to the next chapter. Now your final exam, this is why your project is so important. Your final exam will be based on the project and the company you're studying. You'll have a 2-hour exam answering questions about the company and IT strategy. Now for this, it's an open book, open notes exam, but you cannot use audio or video sources. So 20% of your grade in quizzes, 20% of your grade for case discussion, 20% your voice over PowerPoint, and final exam is 40%. And here is your grade scale. And essentially I'll be doing a weighted average of these scores, and if you have a 3.5 or above, it's an A. If you get 1.5 to 1.99, it's a C, and below 1.5 is an F. So really, it's easy to get a C, difficult to get an A. We will be on Blackboard Ultra 6:30 every Monday morning, and you have one in-class exam for which attendance is compulsory. We do not have a midterm for this exam. So here is the schedule, as you can see. Chapter 1, you'd have finished. Now remember, this particular class requires continuous work on a regular basis. And please make sure that you can put aside the time to do this class. I know a lot of you are working, but this is also a requirement that you got to do this work on a regular basis. There are no late submissions. You basically get a 0 if you don't submit it on time. All right, so we have finished our syllabus. Let's talk a little bit about the course content. Before coming to class, I would ask all of you go through the introduction, download this PowerPoint, click on this video, and then please read this article, and then we'll spend some time discussing this article on the first day of class. You'll also see, as you can see, with every chapter, you'll have the chapter presentation. You'll have the videos which you got to listen to. If you click here on the Harvard Business Review, it will take you to Harvard Business Review. You need to register for a free account, and then it will allow you to go download the case, buy the case, and I think it's like $4.99 or something like that. Each case is about $4.99, and you'll use this account to do that. You will answer all these questions right here. So if you are the lead, here are the questions. You'll create a blog entry and you'll work on it. Others will comment on the blog entry, and then I will read it and I'll grade it for each one of you. The frequently asked questions will be a discussion board, and I will start putting your questions out here. Please post your questions up here rather than emailing it to me, so that we can kind of have a general discussion about questions. So I've already put these questions up here for you to look at, and other questions we can continue to post this, and this will create a general group of questions which can be answered here. We meet using Blackboard Ultra. What you need to do is click on this link here, and you will see scheduled sessions. Please make sure you have a microphone available. Make sure your microphone has a noise cancellation system. Some of you are able to chat, but please make sure you do have a microphone, because sometimes it's easier to get the questions through your voice. It's faster than waiting for you to type out your questions. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me at hrajagopalan@fmarian.edu. I normally answer questions pretty quickly. The key to being successful in this class or any of the MBA classes is to work regularly every week. Please set aside a good bit of time every week to work on this particular class, and if you feel like you're unable to do that, then this may not be the class for you during this semester. So time management is going to be very important. None of the MBA classes are set up such that you can cram last minute and get and take an exam and pass. You have to work on a regular basis. With that, I'll stop with this video, and I look forward to seeing you all on the first Saturday of the semester.